Yeah, and welcome to another Papastache 102 video, and I'm continuing my total love affair with chromatic, major and minor pentatonic isms. So if you want more ideas like this, click that link below and let me know, specifically. You're like, hey, I love it when you throw in that major third. And for those of you who don't know what that is, I'll explain it. But because that's like the only theory I know. Anyways, that's not the point. What the point is, I want to show you guys out there, as a way of me saying thanks to you for all the support, some more riffs. So I'm going to try to pump out like a million of these things. And then hopefully we can all, have some awesome riffs. So let's get into it. Okay, so I don't mean to always do everything in the key of A, but it is an awesome key, and you got to do stuff in awesome keys, but it's right here in the middle, so it's real easy to see it. So obviously it's applicable all over the neck in any key. You just got to, move it around. So I really am a huge fan of the first position pentatonic. In this case, since we're in A, it'd be A minor. But what I like to do is kind of hyperimpose the major licks on top of that. So I would start out in minor, doing a bend up to A, right? Our A's right here. So a lot of times, I didn't even think about this till actually, embarrassingly enough, not that long ago. Bending this note works either way, major or minor, because you're bending up to the root anyways. Now what I do from there is you highlight another part of the A major or minor chord. And we're coming back on the 5th fret of E and B. So we got... Now what I do is I come back and with my pinky or 3rd finger, I grab the 8th fret of the E and the B. So we got... Right? So we're coming back. Okay, and then we end up back on our A. So we started bending to A. Okay, so we got... Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off 8th fret on the B string to the 5th fret of the B string. Now we're going to hit what you might have heard as the blues note, and that note is going to be on the G string, and it's going to be on the 8th fret. Okay, so we got... Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the 7th fret and I'm going to hammer to the 8th fret. Okay, so we got... Now I come back to the 5th fret, so we went... Okay, so we went 7, 8 on the G, 5 on the B, back to 7 on the G. Now I'm going to grab the 7th fret G, B, back to G, and then that's where I enter in my major third of that chord. So we got... And then I'm going to go pull off D string, 7th fret to the 5th fret. And then I'm going to go up to the A string, 7th fret, D string, 7th fret. back to A 7th fret. And then I'm going to slide. And what I did there is it's not like it's a, so you kind of just hit the note while sliding. It's a hit and run. Pull off to the 3rd fret, back to the 5th fret. This is all on the A. And then I'm going to grab the note right here on the D string, 5th fret. Pull down the 3rd fret of the A before we go into our A chord. So all together. Now, if you notice, I sneak my fingers in. You don't have to. You can, there's a lot of really great pickers out there. You can obviously pick all these notes. You can hammer on some of the notes and pull off, or whatever attack, or picking sound or plucking sound that you like, apply it. Or just try different notes. Whenever I go back and forth between two strings, when the frets are right on top of each other, like the 7th fret of the D and the G, for instance, I'll pluck a lot. So I pluck the string that's the highest string, and I pick the string that's the lowest string. It's kind of an efficiency of movement, and it's spawned out of me being lazy. I used to be a really good alternate picker, and over the years and over people trying to change how I picked when I went to music school for the brief span that I went, never really regained the ability to pick, all those Paul Gilbert licks that I learned and stuff like that. So I had to adapt and find a way through hammer-ons, pull-offs, and hybrid picking to kind of achieve the same thing. Now, that's not to say drop your picking technique, because by all means I wish I still had it when I hear all my, giant records and all these records where there's terrifying picking and hammer-ons and all that stuff incorporated. So by all means practice that alternate picking, because it's an awesome technique. So again, let me know what you want to see down below as far as, pentatonic playing. I like to stick to pentatonic for now, and I'm going to incorporate modes this year, I promise. But for now, because it is kind of the most musical and most used scale, and it's such an amazing tool once you start utilizing how to mix the two together, both major and minor. It's the same shapes, but how they overlap on top of each other, and then chromatic notes. It's just endless, right? And that's the sound I like. So if there are those of you out there who like that too, let me know down below. You guys are amazing. Stay tuned. More riffs on the way.